Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2 of this best of 3 between the red Terran in the top left. He is Revenge. And the purple Protoss down in the right corner, he is the Donut. The Donut. Do you or do you not? Wait, you... There... Wait, hang on.
Do or do not, there is no try!
Thank you!
There is no try, there is only do. God, come on, guys.
My chemistry teacher used to say that to me in high school.
Cloud your judgment, it does.
You know what I saw on Family Guy the other day? The
What?
Monty Python opening.
Why are we here? What's life all about?
I never understood the Monty Python. Lorax, have you ever understood the Monty Python crap?
Dude, Monty Python's gold.
I enjoy Monty Python.
She's the
just
coolest
don't
girl
find it
ever.
funny.
I'm a big fan of like British humor.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty dry and sarcastic if you haven't noticed.
no, really?
Revenge is German. The Donut is Swedish.
Actually, he's Korean.
Oh, he's Korean. Well, he's in Germany. He lists himself as a German player. If you look
Yeah,
at
because he's living in the alien invasion team house, I think.
Hang on, Morse is going somewhere with this. The Donut is Swedish. The Revenge is in Germany.
So why are we talking about the British?
I don't know, was Drakbrath here? Let's drag him in.
I don't-
British.
Yo,
Okay.
yo.
You know, for all Drake
Oh my god,
did
stop
for you,
singing the theme song!
for all Drake did for you the other day, you should be more grateful.
we did. We encouraged his fans to write him a theme song.
And they did.
Revenge is going for a guess, like expand. I
I like it. It's
I
gonna
don't-
allow him to get his expansion up faster. He's up a game. It's a risk that he can definitely take. This is gonna allow him to really get his economy going before he lays into the Donut. I think this is a good decision. And as we can see, looking at the Protoss base, there's not a lot of shenanigans coming. I mean, this is definitely a calculated risk, and I think it's the right one.
I
think-
suppose.
I think the other thing that enables him to do this is, if you notice last game, there wasn't a ton of scouting going on from Donut. I don't know if Revenge picked up on that, like especially early game. After the initial sort of poke in, and between then getting observers, there was basically no vision of what was going on inside Revenge's base. So I think he's perfectly safe with this. It's going to go unnoticed and it's going to go unpunished.
Yeah, especially with that Nexus going down. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Nexus, it's not. There's no way he's going to move out on this.
Morse, you have a weird angle on your camera.
I'm following your guys' camera.
You are?
Yeah, it's on Lorax right now.
Oh, I'm driving the camera?
Yeah. Well, I flip it back and forth depending on who's talking, so that way the people can see what you're talking about. And then when you guys are, being lazy or missing something, then I just take control and move it.
Oh, well then my camera's broken.
Yep. You have a hard time setting it back to center. Yours is always off just a little bit. I don't know why. If you switch to a player view and switch back.
I did. It's still off center.
All right. Well, fuck it.
I was wondering because somebody's camera was off center.
It's you.
Well, I meant other. Never mind. This is a weird angle to play at, but I will make do. Tech Lab and 3 barracks going down, and it looks like Revenge wants to put on just a wee bit of pressure, like he did last game.
Yep, here comes Stim. That's the same as last game. Is that pretty standard? Stim is the first upgrade you get?
Yeah.
Always.
If we're gonna be aggressive, it is.
Okay, I fixed it somehow.
Basically the metabolic boost for Marines.
Yeah. The only difference would be if you were going for combat shield first, in which case you generally only see that in TVT, and that is a completely defensive tool.
Well,
It's a completely defensive
Yeah.
tool.
So combat shield basically just increases the utility of a smaller amount of Marines. Is that the idea?
Yes.
there is a strong timing push you can do in TBZ when you get Combat Shield first that you can take out the Zerg's third if you went for a quick third.
I
Then
haven't
again, this is
seen that.
TVP, so this is totally different.
Atlas, I haven't seen that build used in since Wings of Liberty.
The Combat Shield push?
Yeah.
Bomber did it in Season 2 WCS Finals. I do it all
He
the
did?
time on ladder. Yeah.
I did not know. Huh, well,
And then you transition into tanks and mines.
This is
But
why-
either way, this is TVP.
This is why
Mhm.
Atlas is at the
analyst
analytics
desk.
desk.
So we've got +1 armor coming for a Protoss player, +1
Eh.
attack, and
A Twilight Council.
Yeah, and a Twilight Council, and then we've got factories down, reactor being added on, and starport there. So probably going to see the reactor end up on the starport and go to double medevacs, just like last game.
I feel like Donut's gonna go for Templar right on time. Like, right as I said.
Templar Archives, yeah, right
Yeah.
as you say it, it drops.
Templar Archives. Fast Templar is a very, very powerful build. Especially on ladder where a lot of people don't have the 300 APM to split Marines at a moment's notice.
Yep, so Donut now finally getting the scout, and this is what I was talking about. This is the first scout he's had of the inside of the base, coming at 8.5 minutes with this observer. And so he pokes in, sees several racks, does not see the engineering bay. I think just sees the corner of that factory, but I'm not entirely sure.
He can assume that he's got an engineering bay, at least one engineering bay coming down.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it's not a surprise.
I've got to steal this build from Revenge. It's really good. Checking for a third. There is no third. And there is a Marine looking for proxies.
I don't like his one racks expand. I gotta steal this build.
Shut up, Morse. It looks like we're going to have some drops.
Yeah, combat
Storm-
shield is halfway done, so it's probably going to coincide with that timing.
Storm is also going to coincide with that timing.
Yeah, it's weird how they work all this out ahead of time.
Now, I really wish Donut would just make 2 Templar and keep it near the outside of his base so he could just feed back medevacs. But he's actually going to have to pull his army way out of position here. When and if he sees it.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't see it yet. Here
He's
they
going
come.
to see it now.
He knows it's there.
Oh, that mothership core is in a weird place. Robo
That's in a
goes down.
bad spot.
Mothership core goes down. Medevacs will escape with their lives.
I like how he sniped the engineering, or not the engineering bay.
The robo
robot.
bay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, very big snip. But the problem is, he doesn't actually. I don't believe he knows that
Here comes round
he's
2.
going for Templar. He'll know very shortly. Storm is done, but there are no Templar on the field. That amount of units is not going to take out this drop, actually.
Yeah, such a great positioning here. This is outside of photon overcharge range.
Yep. But he will have to be forced to pick up and leave due to that massive zealot warping.
Took his third behind this too, and positioned to block the third of the Protoss.
Yes, that is brilliant play right there.
Looks like he's rallying his army together here, bringing from the Xalnaga Tower, and there's a big group of Marines and Marauders coming down as well. So we're probably going to see a push at the front and maybe a little bit more drop play in the back. The observer for Donut already patrolling back here, hoping to catch that, so it doesn't catch him off guard like last time.
Well, here we go. There's only 3 Templar here, and only one of them has storms. And, ooh, a whiff storm there. And might snipe a Templar. Does not get the Templar. And not storms yet. 5 more seconds. He will have storms.
Oh, that mine!
Trying to work in. It's all going to be all about the splits for Revenge, and that is such a good split. How do you split again? How do you storm that army without at least 1,000 storms? Floating the Mothership Core out there again. Little risky, little risky. Time Warp and Storm's a very powerful combination. Just like Fungo's nice Storm there. Gets a couple of units.
Whiffed on the second one, but...
Yeah, not so hot there. Donut's still alive. He's got one more Storm. Tries it, whiffs it again. Puts it in front of the army. Revenge actually runs part of his army through it. He's got one more Storm. And I think he might be able to pull forward. It's all going to be about this last Storm. He's got to be very careful about where he puts. And this is
Zims
actually...
away. Yep.
That's a very weakened army.
That's it. It's a great hold for Donut there.
Oh, ring around the rosy. Pocket full of Marines in your base. Aw, stim runs out.
Revenge trying to posture and buy a little more time.
That would have been so sick.
Way too slow to actually catch up.
He
and
is
storm
so
that
far
army.
out of position. If he picks this army up and drops it in the main, this is not going to be good.
Yes, but those are very weakened medevacs, and they're actually starting to fall now. Blink is on the way. 2-2 for Terran. Just started a little while ago. And you know what? Still, this is a pretty scary army for Revenge. He's up by 30 supply. Granted, most of it's in the red. Such a tense moment here.
Yeah, these
little
medevacs are very low on health.
Little pocket of units here. Couple of High Templar caught out in the middle there. Army moves forward. This is a pretty big gateway army with just Templar, but no ghosts are even remotely close to production. Actually, I spoke too soon. There is a Ghost Academy, but no ghosts are actually in production.
Even by holding this off, though, Donut is getting further and further behind. He has not taken this third, and he's going to find a factory over there when he does.
Well, depending on the fight he gets, he might not have to take a third, but that's going to be a heavy one. It's a pretty bad position here for all those units. Ooh, a lot of bunched up units for Revenge. One good storm turns this around.
That's a very good
he's
defensive
gonna
storm.
land those money storms. Drop is coming on the way.
Yeah, this
Oh,
might turn it.
The Donut just now realizing he can't take his third. You should have saw the look on the probe's face.
Oh god, the mine!
Ew!
That's just mean.
Proxy mine. Alright, we've got a drop heading into the main here.
I'm gonna try and clear out the way for the third, though. And this drop is gonna do some damage. I don't know how much exactly.
Spotted pretty quick.
Yeah, but here we go.
No reaction.
A little
I
reaction.
mean, that army is just too far out of position.
He can't bring that whole thing back, and he's gonna try. He's not gonna bring that whole army back. He's gonna bring that whole army back.
Oh no, Donut.
Templar Archives will fall, and that pylon powering about 3 gates is gonna get.
Oh, is he gonna
crushed.
get it before the upgrade finishes?
Oh no! The upgrade did not finish!
2 seconds, and it gets taken out. Immortal working away at these Marauders. A couple of Zealots are gonna find their way there. The army is finally there, but now Revenge's army is cruising down the map.
Yeah, flood of red here, just going straight for the natural.
There's a lot of storms here, though. There's a lot of storms. And no ghosts. +3 armor on the way. 7 Zealots also following it up. Donut doesn't have enough for Nexus yet. So expansions might just have to wait. Zealot run by heading in towards the third, and there's no defense there.
Yeah, he'll get some SCVs out of this. It's still pretty scary. He lost the Templar Archives there, so he doesn't have any more storms available to him for a while.
Yeah.
Except the ones that are in these High Templar.
Yeah, he's actually not remaking the Templar Archives. Donut's gonna go for it. He realizes, okay, I'm down economically. I'm down in tech. I'm down in a lot of things. I've gotta make something happen. Mobius reactors on the way, but still no ghosts. Just
Good
run by,
split
pushes most of
here.
the army here. Here we go! Storms on the entire army! Beautiful!
Oh man.
Great storms that time.
But is it enough? Another big storm! He needs another one on this big chunk of army.
There he
Revenge's
goes!
army is
Great
so
storms!
big. It's look at him run through those storms.
Oh my god.
Everything. But there's just not enough Protoss. The
Marauders
biggest-
tanking those storms.
The biggest storms you could ask for, and Revenge eats it for lunch.
Yeah, those Marauders are just carrying some sort of Great Psi umbrellas because they just tanked right through that.
I mean, how many storms did he hit? Like 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, all of those storms were right where they needed to be. He couldn't have asked for anything better than that, except there's just so much bio here, and followed by a fleet of medevacs. There are 11 medevacs on the field right now.
Yeah, that was just a beautifully controlled army by Revenge. The Templar gets sniped by the Marauders. Donut GG out.
GG!
Revenge is in his 4th finals.